Trying to see right now how it's going to work.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Yo, what's good, man?
Lachlan Edwards has it on the tee and ready to go. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
Here's Ryan to throw. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They'll run on first down. Dickerson, and he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Ryan. That'll be complete to Cook. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. On first down, Dickerson gets through, and now an opening. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 79 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now. It's Cook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It's easy work, and it's coming again. Ready. Check. No. Back it.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Running on first down, Eckler. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Single slot.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Vinatieri's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Stop your whining. Check. 45 to Mike. Come on. 45 to Mike. Hey, watch.
Vic operating on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 15 yards through the air and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first down throw coming for Vic. And touchdown! Odell Beckham, 31 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
That appeared like any...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Willie Lanier. And he will have a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then...
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
If you knew me, you would know that lead ain't safe. Even if it was by 30, it still wouldn't be safe. All I gotta do is look at my Twitch. That lead wouldn't have been safe. Unless it was like late in the fourth quarter or something.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On second down, Eckler. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59-51. Bristol, grab it. Watch the screen.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. On 2nd and goal, Ryan nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here at Arlington. And the pressure gets to him again. Za'Darius Smith, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38.
Bro, you're not going to win like this. Bro, if you can't stop that one formation, you in trouble.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
I'm going to run it to you, stop it. And then I'm going to run something.
But they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
It's a certain thing called the lead blowers of America.
That's fielded in the end zone.
If you've seen any of my playoff games,
and he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We'll see when you rage quit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. This will be the final play of the half. Vick, he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a short kick, taken at the 15.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete.
Bad decision.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One bad decision.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire. On any given pass, but you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Let's see if he does that shit now.
On 1st down, Dickerson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I won't be surprised when you rage quit.
They'll keep it on the
I like the competition there.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I wouldn't be talking shit right now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st
It
and
takes
goal.
one mistake.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Dickerson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And Elliott puts this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive at the third quarter. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, Ryan. They got a man. It's Woods. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Hey, over. Watch the screen.
Now it's Ryan. And this is Cook with the ground. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington.
Anybody that watches me know
all
my
even as we get
reputation
ready
in
to
the
start the 4th.
They know
The
my
offense
reputation
back
in the
out
4th.
there at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline,
Anybody that plays me know my reputation in the 4th.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points
you ain't
on
about to
the board.
run away with this. You had your chance.
You take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete. He
Hey,
was looking for
anybody
Tyreek
watching
Hill
this,
that time.
all my viewers
But
that are
now
watching
it's
this,
3rd
watch how this
down.
nigga
One of the
raps.
bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Vick.
I saved my best for the fucking 4th.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so
Let's
hang
go.
on.
I
A
saved my
big
best
call
for the
coming on
4th.
3rd down. Now, if you're going to
I
get rid
don't
of it,
show
you
my
better
whole
get outside the
defense into the
pocket.
4th
Yeah, you have to get
quarter.
outside
If
of
you
that
ain't beating me
tackle
by
to tackle
20 or
box,
better,
right? Get
you
out
can't
there, and then you
fucking-
can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so,
And
and they end
even
up
then,
losing
I'm
the
still
down
a
as
threat.
well.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this
Tied,
thing on
but you had a
4th
wet
down.
lead. You had a 10-18 with a chance to score again. Get the fuck out of here with that.
On 4th down.
You
Vick.
can't fucking come through in big games. You
This is
just
gonna be
can't.
intercepted. picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. Good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Watch safety creeping.
There's a reason I've been
They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball was not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 4 yards out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Oh, if I get this ball back, watch you rage, quit America.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away
Watch
after the
rage.
touchdown.
If I get this ball back and he don't do nothing with this possession, watch you
This
rage.
is fielded a couple yards deep.
We want a fumble time.
And the decision to bring it out in a good one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On first down, Dickerson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the
I can play below
guys up
average.
front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Okay, let me show you want to do that again.
Taken down,
Let me
but
show
not
you want to do that
before
again, because I'll make
across
them fumble.
midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
It's
So
bad
it's our
enough. I
home
do
team
that shit
here
to
in
Lamar
possession of the
Jackson.
football as we
I don't
come
make them
back.
fumble just like I make
They come
Lamar
up on
fumble.
a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
What another time.
Absolutely love the effort
Timing
there.
on your
The ability to
side,
flow
especially if
from
you try
his
to go for
inside
another
spot
two-point
and stop
conversion.
that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll look to throw.
Watch out.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That would have
He
ended
has
it
had
right
a great
there.
game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and
I
I
like
love
the
how you
competition.
described that, because to be a great
I like
defender,
the
you have to be able to
competition.
move up and back,
I hate
sideline to
people fucking
sideline,
leave.
and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was
I'm
playing
about to give him
Madden.
a
Absolutely.
nationwide.
Oh, wow. I thought you were go on the field, but okay, I see you.
Nationwide says shut your ass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Because if I show my defense too early, I might get exposed.
On 4th down, Vick. He is going to find Hill here. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Michael Vick steps away to his left. Stepping up, he'll try and run.
Oh, nice slide.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, they got that nigga Ryan Cudahan. They can just run the ball without sliding.
For the red zone now, Vic.
But it's over now.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
I don't believe in milling the ball.
And that's the play, that pick by Mathieu, that will seal this football game.
The Honey Badger does it again. And I think it's one of the best nicknames that's ever been given. Just so inspired. He may not care, as Honey Badgers don't, but he understands how to get around the ball, and he just sealed another victory.
How do you know about the mental psyche of a Honey Badger?
That's always been the expression. The Honey Badger, he doesn't care.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's over now.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Ryan. And he finds Cook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Oh, Jax. You got the job done. He wanted to talk all that shit. I got respect for him, though. It was good competition. I played around in that fucking first half of my defense because I didn't want to.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Nothing like a good old W. Oh, it's way under there. How the fuck that happened? I don't fucking know. Ow! There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm not sure if you... Over there too. Hold on, I'm finna go into the next game. Now, usually I play music in my streams, since I'm out of town, I'm not gonna some music is inappropriate for kids, but I'm just gonna respect that. But yeah, he played a good game, yeah. To the winning ways. On to the next one. Fuck, there's a chance I might lose this one though. Usually when I have tough games like that, it takes a lot of momentum away. I don't know. We'll see. me see how this next game go. It's either I'm gonna get blown out, or I'm gonna blow somebody out, or it's gonna be close.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Competition, because the last dude was talking shit when I was down like 18 to 10 and came all the way back.
They go play action with Jackson. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson got a man. It's Randy Moss. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And Jackson throwing once more. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain.
Followed by a sizable loss here. Too, I forgot about
Work
him.
to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Play action. Now Jackson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, it literally took me like 2 days to remember I had Deion Jones in the line. Before he got the hit, I forgot I had him.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. They go play action now. Ryan. And Woods has it complete.
Let's go, baby.
There he goes.
I know that was luck, though. I'm not even going to lie.
Jaguars. Robert Woods, 73 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
He made it a second down, but he didn't finish the drive.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson.
Oh,
It got his man.
good play,
complete.
though. But
A
still.
game there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Now Jackson. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They go play action now. Jackson. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line.
We had 4 separate plays that could have been kicked.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Shit, he did like that Arkansas game. The Arkansas versus North Texas when that guy, what was that, last year before?
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I could have sworn he was out of bounds.
That was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something
He did
like
just
that?
like that dude.
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Okay, so he was pointing the ball.
Vinatieri able to tack on
This
the
dude,
PAT. Second
he
quarter now
faked
for
like he
Jacksonville.
kneeled
It's the
down, but he didn't
Jags
kneel
with the
down. He
football.
ran all
As
the
we'll
way
see
back.
one following the score
Like he
on
did
the
a fake
final
knee.
play before break. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101,
I thought
tells
he
us
was
if you don't get it
out of
back to the
bounds.
20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost
That's
what we
the
call the green light,
highlight of the
red
game,
light theory.
bro.
Green light means
He
go,
tricked the
red
whole-
light means
the whole
stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
That's a first. That is
To throw
literally
is
a
Jackson.
first.
Going to throw again.
I blew coverage and I still got him.
Incomplete. Tried to
How the
dial
fuck?
up the
That should have been a
long way
touchdown
out
pass.
there, but it'll be
Because I
3rd
blew
down.
coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him
Deion
staring at a
Sanders still
3rd and
got
10. Jackson from the shotgun. And going deep for
That's a
Hill.
touchdown.
He's got a man
He
complete.
ain't catching him.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill taking it in as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I wouldn't do that too early in the game. But
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
For like 4 quarters. I need to
They're going to keep it on the ground. And that's why you put a Hall of Famer back there. He's in for 2 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Robert Woods, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
It's too early to talk shit because I always know how to come back.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Especially when they try hard.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Rob Ninkovich in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's like I haven't won any of my Super Bowls in this one. I got blown out.
On 3rd down, Jackson being chased out left. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Chemistries. If you guys are right chemistries and stuff, it makes a difference. And at one point, I didn't know.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I don't know if Coach told me before, but he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking. See what trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage total on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Go for like 2,000.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. Pass the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage.
He's throwing it right now.
And what's really difficult when you throw it...
Oh, ragey. You know you get ragey. Rage quit. Come on, man. Why you gotta rage like that? Why you gotta rage? I don't care if I'm losing like 30-something. I don't rage. But why you gotta rage, man? Let me get my fucking points for this shit. Let me get my points for this shit, because I want my fucking points for this shit. Give me. I'm trying to make it to a 4th Super Bowl appearance. I got a long way to go. That makes me sad. That makes me feel bad for him. He actually, you know, he played okay. He played better than the last guy did. Oh man, give me some competition. I want competition this game, or I want somebody that's gonna be able to blow me out. One of the two. I gotta add that first guy I was playing. He did good. He got my respect. Even though he was talking a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, like I told him, if you ain't winning by 21 or more, don't talk shit.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, 50. Mike 50. Watch the pass.
Okay, so his cornerbacks are obviously quicker than
51, down.
On first down, Ryan. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now Ryan. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense. And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That goes for a gain of 31.
Yeah, that was a good catch, man. Aaron Rodgers giving me problems every time I'm playing.
26. 64.
Now Jones. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. Second down and goal. Rodgers. Look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
The discount double check.
They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. You end up having to take 3 there.
Take 4.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On second and 9, Ryan. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, Cook. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 5.
You'll miss it.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. On second and goal. Ryan, and it's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35. Rodgers now to throw. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to take a shot right, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 59 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack by Julius Peppers. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Draw play, it's Eckler. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On 3rd down, Ryan. And able to find John Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I'm not going to put a spy over there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Buying time to his left. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
25! Check! Let's put that team on the bus.
Now Ryan back into his end zone. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and just like that, it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan able to find Waller. That's complete. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Preston Smith there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one will swap.
Quick strip, the ball's out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3, 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Ryan trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. In for the sack, Deion Jones. Rodgers now after the sack. He'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again. Ryan. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Ryan now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Ryan. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Reggie White able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They go play action with Ryan. And got a man. It's Woods. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now Eckler, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Ryan. Steps away to his left.
I got
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. The 30, 10, 5, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
I forgot to press L1.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
We're going to get it this way.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Devin Hester, the intended receiver.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll go again to Jones. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
I just want to stop it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing now is Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it. And this is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Robert Woods. 33 yards as his guys are back within a single score.
That's what I'm talking about.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
I'm not even looking for the win this drive. I'm trying to tap.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Now Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers.
Go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Return for a Jacksonville score.
That's what we're talking about.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
That's what I needed, man. This is a good game, man.
That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby! Let's go! It's over! We just won this game.
Down near the 11-yard line.
Play conservative. Play very conservative.
On first down, it's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's not that often that I get the upper hand on Aaron Rodgers. He just trying to get out of there. Let's run that clock down, baby. Man, we had the luck of this guy. We had luck on our side.
They run it again with Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it comes down to a man who has done this many, many times before, Adam Vinatieri. It has the distance, and it is good. Adam Vinatieri does it again.
Defense, game ball defense, they came through.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Hail Mary, try my best to get it, but it worked perfectly fine the way it did. If we got that fumble cram I was looking for. We got 2 of them back to back. Now, Matt Ryan needed to do a better job. Matt Ryan fucked up in the 4th, but my defense made up for it.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
We were supposed to lose. And then 173 yards passing. That's not Matt Ryan type of football. We actually held Aaron Rodgers to 172 yards on only 1 touchdown. That's out of the ordinary. I don't ever get that lucky holding Aaron Rodgers like that. I had to keep him contained. At least I'm man enough to say that was a fluke. That was a fluke win. But alright, I'm gonna get off of here. It's getting pretty late. I got a plane flight that I have to get packed up for tomorrow, so going back home. But yeah, I'm about to get off of here. At least I got 1 viewer, so at least somebody watched my shit. But that last game was a fluke, and I'm man enough to admit it was a fluke. I was not supposed to win. Not after them 2 Matt Ryan picks. We just had all the cards fall into our hands in the final seconds. But I'm gonna get off of here.